So it felt like I fought a bear, but that would not be my first thought. So day 6, work was okay. I was able to lift stuff with not too much of a problem. I felt pretty good about that. Um, I don't want to. I definitely don't want to experience a sneeze. Problem with sneezes, especially when I sneeze, you really inflate your chest, and the sternum sore, got bruised crazy, which I did before, and I know how that feels. So I've been looking at Instagram, and it looks like, and they said they do adjustments in that. It was like I lost $20 overnight. Not quite sure how that happened, but it did. But I can tell I'm definitely on the mend, and I am feeling better. So every day, just I feel a little better, a little bit, more mobility, a little bit more tolerance to any coughing and stuff like that. I've been looking at all the comments, and it just gets to the point when they call it out fake weights. I don't even bother. Really don't even want to respond to those fools anymore. I told one guy, I said, going through life lazy and uninformed is no way to go at your age. Because I don't understand. I said, well, you didn't bother to research. Even look at my bio. Does that take a second? Hey, Ray, how we doing? No, that was a real thorough, Ray. Yeah, you didn't take 5 seconds to look at my bio. I got links there. Let you know that I'm not here trying to fool people. This is really what I do. I'm a power lifter. You get the one, oh, you're too old to do that. No, you're too old to do that. All right, now do I have to make adjustments? Oh, absolutely. Will I make adjustments? Yes, I'm definitely going to make some adjustments. All right. But I put it out there to kind of show you what happens when you get complacent. Because I've lifted the weight so many times with no mishaps, I let it get the best of me. Hindsight being 2020, and it always is. I just wasn't feeling it that day. I had done 450. Yep, you're never too old to lift. You got that right, Anthony. I did 450, like 5 days before. So only, I knocked out 365, 405, 425. I figured I'd bump it up a little bit, and that's, then it'd start going down, and, well, I got bumped. So it is what it is. Favorite drink? Well, when it comes to beer, I've got a few. Hey, there we go. Good deal, Josh. So favorite drink would probably be, it's going to be beer, and then there's quite a few of them I like, but at home, if I'm buying it, it'll be either Guinness or it'll be Foster's. Those are probably my 2 main ones, or whatever you're offering me. All right, as long as it's a regular beer, I'm not going to say no. Special diet, a lot of protein, a lot of eggs, a lot of milk. Yeah, no kidding. It could have been bad. Yeah, that was kind of a wake-up call. Thank you. A lot of milk and eggs and meats. And then when the garden gets into full swing, which I got to post that video on. I forgot I was going to do that before I started this, but oh well. I've already walked out and watered some of the garden. I'm going to have to carry about 3 more buckets of water out there because it's hot. So only one. I am 63 years old. All right, and what I'm working towards is the number 1 spot in the raw bench in my age and weight class. Currently, I'm tied for 5th, and I know most of the people that are ahead of me, so I'm trying to catch them and pass them. Hopefully that's going to work. Hey, Christopher Rizzetto. There you go. Good idea. So on the thing here, is it time to give up? Like everybody's trying to tell me. So I got a bunch of comments saying you need to stop lifting heavy. Old man, you got to stop doing that. It's ego lifts, blah, 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 blah. And those people, if I respond to them, I say, maybe that's true for you, but that's not true for me. So I'm on weight and height. I'm 6'4". Currently, I'm 250 pounds. I compete at either 275-pound class or 242-pound class. There you go. You know, yeah, I'm definitely going to make some adjustments to be safer. Just it was best I can think. It was a loss of concentration. I was more thinking about getting it racked than I was arm wrestling. I actually have practiced a few times at the gym I'm at there in Shore Fitness. Vince Robbins, he's got a guy who definitely competes. And the whole idea is they want to go next month and compete in Indiana. I don't know if I will be ready to do that or not. I'll have to see how my chest is. But there's like 3 that are already going. They want me to go. So I am considering it. But right now, it's not something I'd want to get into. And then I got what are the other comments? Oh, that it was fake. That weight blast in my chest was fake. I'm like, I don't even know how to respond to you. You know, cheers from Tabasco. Let's go. Thank you. You have a good one too. No, if you're watching that video and you're saying that was staged, you are skill level 100 stupid. That's all I got to say. When I see that, and I've seen so many of them, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Yeah, no. Number one, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even stage it with 135. So no, it wasn't staged. It was definitely not planned, and definitely not something I want to repeat. To me, that was the most incredible stupid statement I have, and there's about 7 people so far that have made that statement. You know, then I'm on some other lifts, you know, they're fake weights. You know, spend 30 seconds. Look at my bio. Go to openpowerlifting.org. I'm there. Yeah, anything hitting my chest would bother me right now. Now, it didn't keep me from shooting this weekend. Though shooting was fine. And loading up the tooling yesterday was fine. Now, I didn't go at it as heavy as I used to be. Yeah. And John, I'm not stop lifting. And you're right. You know, I would sit there and go, listen, you know, go look at my bio, go to openpowerlifting.org. Yes, it could have been worse. and I'm happy it was not. But it was just one of those wake-up calls, you know, safety protocols got to be used next time. And next time I'm not feeling it, maybe I should, you know, follow suit and not go heavier like my buddy decided not to go heavy. So, but yeah, definitely going to come at it with a different one. Ray, you don't want to make that bet. You'll lose that bet. I shot a 308 rifle freestanding and put one in the bullseye. I even did a hip shot with one of my other toys. You know, 20 rounds from hip shot, you know, from like about 60, 70 meters away. I was putting them in the target. So, yeah, I don't miss often. And if I do miss, I know I did. Yeah, that's one thing is we practice a lot. So that's why we're like that. You have to stay away from those bears, I'm telling you. I don't think there's any bears here. Up further north and west, yes. I think there might still be bears in Florida. I'm not sure. I think they're very rare, but I think there's still black bears and panthers in Florida. I see a panther, well, mountain lion, whatever you want to call it, cougar, in Missouri when we were coming down the highway. It ran across the road. And we were talking to my father-in-law on speakerphone, and he goes, well, you should go track it. I said, I don't think so, Pops. I'm going to leave the big kitty alone. I'm not going here, kitty. So I'm in the Midwest, and we're experiencing some heat, which is, you know, happens during summer. It's not climate change. I pop on Twitter every now and then, just and TikTok, just to see how dumb some of the elites can be, or at least how dumb they think we are. You got Mark Cuban going, well, if you don't believe in, I'm not voting for the guy that doesn't believe in climate change. I'm sorry, bro. Climate is always changing. 100 degrees here in Michigan. Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s here. I'm just south of you. So yeah, it's going to be high. I think 94 is going to be the high today. I don't know what the feel like is. I don't worry about that. I work at a furnace, so it's going to be 110 where I'm at. So yesterday I did a full 8 hours and got through with it pretty good. Sit there and tried to sleep in the bed. I slept for about 2 hours and had to go down to the recliner. I'm still looking about that. 116 by Friday. Yeah, you're in Arizona. Yeah, that's just too hot. I don't care if it's a dry heat. Just too damn hot. And it's not as dry as it used to be because you got all that irrigation going on. So, but yeah, next couple of weeks going to be hot. People will be complaining, and then all of a sudden fall will come and people will be complaining because it's cold. All I do, I would just like to get a rainstorm in so I don't have to water the garden so often. Christmas. So I figured this morning I'd pop in for a live stream here and follow up on it. So, the comments I'm getting a lot of, people are shocked about the video. Got the ones that want me are concerned about my, if I got injured badly in that and praying for recovery. And then you got the idiots, laughing about it or making stupid comments or whatever. And I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, you can't help it. Thank you. So it'll be probably next week, might be mid next week when I get back in the gym. Obviously, it'll be lightweight. I might play around with some 30-pound dumbbells here at the house and just keep my arms pumped up and stuff like that. I'm still working around the house, but any of the really heavy lifting, I'm utilizing the boy because I don't want to sit there and tear something or whatever. So Remington, and there we go. And that's basically about the way ours is. It's just going to be, eating properly. Of course, my appetite has dropped down a little bit because I'm not as active, so I don't need as many calories. But I'm still going for a walk, and I'll pop after this live stream. I'll sit there and take a little walk to the pond and up and down the road a little bit just to get the blood moving, before it becomes 100 degrees here. And we'll go from that way. Well, I hunt and fish and trap. I dropped 430 pounds came out of my hand when I was benching Thursday and blasted me in the chest and stomach. And it was no fun, so I won't be lifting for, like I said, I'll start next week. I might, I'll do some lifting. I can do this, not going to impact the chest, but you'd be surprised just getting out of bed from a prone position. I feel it. And it's something I can easily stand now, but, Friday and Saturday, I was sleeping in a recliner because it's just not something I can really take. So, yeah, that video's out there. I got it on my Instagram and I got it on my Facebook. And that hurt. I'm just going to tell you, there's no way around it. And it's one of those ones that, once it happens to you, you really start contemplating things. So I appreciate everybody's, wishing me better than that. And the few of the, that can call me did. And it's just, it's a learning experience. It's definitely something I don't want to repeat. So I'm going to make sure I will have safety devices in case it does repeat. It's not going to sit there and be able to bounce off my damn chest. And then people saying, oh, that much weight wouldn't bounce like that. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right. Don't talk about weights you never lifted. Then people go, well, my bar bend's at 315. Get a new bar. You got a crap bar. You're working out with the wrong bar. I'm benching out here. I'm not benching here. It's not like a deadlift. So, recovering. Yes, I am going to keep lifting. All right. I'm not going to stop lifting. Am I going to make some necessary safety adjustments? Absolutely. If you don't learn from your experiences, then you will tend to repeat them. We don't want to repeat them. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up and all that good stuff. And watch my videos and putting nice comments on there. I appreciate that too. And like I said, it's a nice, hot, sunny day. I got up at a pretty good time, about 7:30. I was kind of just nodding in and out. Wasn't worried too much about getting anything done. All right, Christopher, go train. You do well, sir. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. So that's what's going on at the Big Mac Bean Farm. Now I am posting my trips to the garden on this channel because, having a second channel don't make sense. It's not monetized. And I had somebody say, well, you can't be mixing stuff up. Yeah, I don't know why I listen to them. I can mix up anything I want. All right, I love to stay in good shape so I can do the outdoor activities. So I have the ability to sit there and, move big rocks and, sit there, cultivate and all that good outdoor stuff. I don't lift to stay indoors. I lift to go outdoors. I even lift when I'm outdoors. So, that's just kind of the way it's going. I got so many things to do. I don't wear gloves. I don't wear wrist straps. So everything I grab is with my hand. So I actually have very strong wrists. It didn't come out of my hand because of my wrist strength. It was a freak accident. I don't know if it was just, I keep looking at it going, why did it drop? So I think it was just a loss of concentration. And I just forgot to hang on to the damn bar. I think that's what happened. Just was not concentrating on the right stuff. So it's a freak accident. It happens. There is no blame. The only blame was on me because I didn't have safety devices in there, that I keep telling my spotters to stand back. So I don't really train gripping. I will do some wrist curls. I used to do it a lot, and I need to get back into it because I used to probably did about 3 different exercises on just wrist, and I used to do like 4 to 6 reps, 4 to 6 reps, and then I do like 12 to 15 each set, 4 to 6 sets, and then I do like 12 to 15 each rep. And I mean, my wrists were just stupid. So I need to get back that. Yeah. So that's one thing you're right on there. Hunt, fishing, trap is, had I not been in the shape I was in, I never would have took that blow. Of course, if I had not been in the shape I was in, I would not have been lifting that too. So it's that. So now I do have a strong grip. When I used to play farmyard football, if I got to hold you with my hand, I had you. There was no breaking that grip. Yeah. The thing of it is I did 450 the week before, but I didn't drop that one. So obviously I'm going to start lifting in cages where I've got safety bars. So if it does come out of my hands, it's going to hit the safety bars. It's not going to hit me very heavily. I'm going to do a lot of the pin presses, which I should have been doing anyway. Try to get into the gym a little bit earlier so I have more time to do some more great exercises. But and that was funny because I was looking at Instagram and my income on it was going up, and then last night I lost $20. So, but they did say that there would be adjustments. So what are you going to do? It is what it is. It's paying much better than YouTube. So, well, it's not anything this is not what I do for a living. I have a full-time job. I work second shift, and I don't know if I know that language. So this is to let you know that there are going to be ups and downs when you're training, and I show them all. I'm not one of those creators that only show every successful thing I do. I do show when I fail. Nope, back's fine. Now I can lay down. Just when I get up, I feel tension here because you use those muscles. So yeah, and I got to keep moving because I got to keep that blood going. All right, let me see if I can do this. Sometimes this works. Sometimes it takes a few times for it to work. Sometimes it works, but I don't see it. But if it doesn't work the first time, you'll probably have to hit an accept to get into that video. Yeah, I'm happy I'm okay too, Ray. So if, let me see, let me go scroll down to them again. So Badshah, I sent the accept on that. And then you have to hit an accept. So down there by, you'll see that camera plus, you'll probably see a red dot. And if you hit that red dot, maybe it'll work. Nope, now it has, you have no requests. So, I sent you an invite to see if you hit the accept, see if it'll come in. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times for that video to work. So I sent you an invite. If you hit accept, maybe it'll work. I do have a pretty good internet, so I don't know if it's just a setting that I'm not doing or what it might be. But let me see. Dun, dun, dun. So I sent you, well, that was boss. That's not who wanted to be in. All right, let me scroll back down. BADSH. Okay, let's try that. BAD. Unless you're already out. You might have lost the signal. Oh, well. Like I said, sometimes if you want to send the invite again, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times to join the video. It's just the way it goes. All right. Well, thank you, London. And up there, try to stay cool up there. You'd think the lakes would keep you a little bit cooler, but it's coming from the south. So I think that's what's cooking us. Like I said, I'm just southwest of you, just south of Chicago. So I like Michigan. Michigan's a fun place. I like going up to Traverse City. So that's folks that I'm doing. I am recovering. I am feeling better. Yeah, it did cause a lot of trauma for the young man that was spotting me, and it's understandable. So yeah, we're going to change things up for a while, and you live and learn from the experience. And 315 is still a lot of weight coming down there, Papa Jack. So you just kind of learn from it, and then for the guys to go, oh, no way that's true. Those scrawny arms, and dude, I'll go to those people's pages, dude, I'm bigger than you are. So Justin, well, I'm sore, but not as sore as I was on Thursday or on Friday or Saturday. Justin, I pretty much have to sleep in the recliner because I like to lay on my side. And if I lay on my side, I feel the pressure there, in the bruise. But I was able to do it for a while. I think last night about 3 a.m. I came downstairs to hop in the recliner. So, but this is not something I would recommend you do for obvious reasons. I'll make some. Now, Justin, you going to be at the Arnold next year? Well, I'm going to use safety devices. So I'll have those safety arms or I'll be lifted in a cage. Hey, Ellen, how we doing? So I'll definitely be utilize a cage. Remember, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And probably, I'm doing the heavier weights. I'll probably, when I have the opportunity, I'll use more than one spotter. So I'll get spotters on the side too. When I'm at Shore Fitness, I do have that ability because it's a busier place. When I'm at Fitness Premier, I'm probably going to have to lift in the cage because there's a lot of pin presses really heavy. And I think that'll happen. Not anytime soon, because obviously when I restart, I'll restart with just the bar. But I'm training to be in the Arnold's for next year. So I will be competing at the Arnold's in powerlifting for the UPA. And I definitely want to get back to where I was at. And I'll be honest, I think by the end of August, I should be back to where I was at. Like I said, I got another week. I got the rest of this week before I start doing a real serious training. And I can still do kind of fun stuff, while I'm out here right now. So, but remember on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. That'll help my algorithm, all that good YouTube-y stuff. What do you think? A full body every other day would be better now at your age? Possibly, but I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to train the way I train. Most people don't look like me at my age. So I'm going to keep with what's working. Now, for those of you at my age and they're doing a full body, every other day or every, second day, third day, whatever, keep doing it. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Appreciate it, Papa Jack. So yeah, as long as you're active. I mean, like I said, this is just the way I train. I don't tell people to train this way. If anything, I probably discourage them to train this way. But this is my mentality. I like the strength. I like the challenge. I like the way it makes me feel. And just going for toning exercises and that, maybe when I'm 100, I'll go that way. But now and then I'll do that every now and then. Just, if it's a lazy day and I don't want to lift heavy, then maybe I'll do a full body exercise where I do, light to medium weight, do lots of reps. And sometimes I'll try out new exercises I haven't done for a while. And when I sit there and do something new, I always cut the weight back because you're always going to find a new muscle that you didn't know was there. And I don't want to make them really sore. So yeah, there are going to be times when I sit there and change things up. I had one of those too, Justin, where it just was, I didn't really have a fever, but you could just tell it was there. So the best thing to do is just, take big doses of vitamin C, take a zinc, not big doses, but take a zinc and vitamin D3. And then also remember magnesium is I would start taking magnesium if you're not, because magnesium is very important. With over 600 reactions, your body requires magnesium. Your body can't really absorb the vitamin D3 the way it can without it. So you need the magnesium to absorb the D3, and you need the D3 to absorb and put the calcium into the bones. And obviously I have a lot of calcium in the bones because my bones took that money blow, and it did. But yeah, so while you're fighting that, you just want to make sure that your nutrition, vitamins, and minerals. And you're right, Alan. We don't listen to that. The haters out there. They're just talking. It's a reflection on them. Mule calf. Well, just sore, right in here, but it's in one piece. Obviously, I don't want to sit there and sneeze. But I figure probably by my Friday or Saturday, I should be feeling good enough to do something stupid, and then I just got to make sure I don't do anything stupid. It's one of those things where you got to say, okay, you feel great, but we're still going to wait for another day or two. Yeah, they don't. Good morning, Tuck B. So yeah, they don't lift at our level, and they don't compete. I get it's an eagle lift. No, it's not an eagle lift. Because I would have been snapped in half, but you wouldn't have had it above your head either. So hopefully. So I compete. It's what I do. It's what I choose to do. The wife's not happy about it. She started talking to me about it, and I let her know. I said, honey, I'll make some adjustments, but I'm not stopping lifting. And then she just, okay, I'm done talking. I said, good. She's still not done talking, but I said, good. She obviously doesn't watch this, so I can get away with some things. But like I said, I do appreciate everybody's, with the kind words and concerns in that. So I have it covered. It didn't kill me, thankfully. And it did make me rethink about a few things, which, events like this do and should do. How you were doing. So I'm doing good. I didn't need that either. Cat, I did not need that either. You did it on purpose. Well, you nuts. No one would do that on purpose. And that was another comment I got. You did it on purpose. No, I didn't do it on purpose. Trust me. How'd it come out of your hand? Still trying to figure that one out. Still trying to figure it out. My palms are sweaty, so I probably should have been using chalk. Hindsight being 2020, you can go all day over that. And it doesn't change the fact of what had happened. All you can do is next time you're in that situation, you implement all those things that you learned. Otherwise, the chance of it repeating is high, and I do not want that to repeat. Can I tell you how much I don't want that to repeat? Number one, it's a scary event, and it hurt. It felt like I got kicked by a horse. I haven't got kicked by a horse before, but my foot got stomped by one. only little further. So, like I said, I put it out there to remind me of what can happen when you get complacent. I put it out there to, let other people know here what happens when you start ignoring some of the best practices. And thank you. And I knew I was going to get a lot of troll comments. That's fine. That's a reflection on who you are when you troll people. That's just what you are. And everybody knows what you are. You're not clever. No one's laughing with you except other trolls that are at the same low level you are. Those that, are truly concerned in that, are normal people in that. I appreciate their comments. And everybody knows that they're normal people. And the ones that make dumb statements usually get buried by their people. I mean, what's that called? Ratioed. They get ratioed. Yeah, they are. I'm just like, so other things going on. I did have a neck fan sent to me for free, which I demoed. It was actually pretty cool. I took it to work. It helped. It was actually a very hot day and a very stressful day. So I actually took it to work, the perfect day to do it. And on that video, there's a link where you can go buy it. They're not expensive. It was kind of a neat thing. And then I got like 10 other offers to send me stuff. And I looked at some, and I'll say about 7 of them or something I would never be even interested in because they're not fitness related. And the other ones I was interested in, I responded, but I haven't heard back from them. And that's just it. What happens is, you get, it's almost for every 50 offers I get, I get when it actually does what they say they're going to do. So I don't understand. They just probably mass blast it to everybody. I think we're going to World War III. In my opinion, we've been there for the last 10 years. That's right. Lifting consistency is the key. No shoulder pain. But if you have shoulder pain, then you got to work around it. But remember, do those small exercises, those field goals, do the light pulleys, do them in and out, and those will help your shoulder. I have a members video on that on my YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube channel and become a member, there's a member only video of me demonstrating those videos. And I try to demo them sometimes when I'm at the gym, when I'm doing shoulders. Sometimes I'll pick up the smaller ones because I will incorporate them into them. Yeah, small shoulder exercises will definitely help keep your shoulders healthy. I had a physical therapist turn me in on those when I had a shoulder injury, and within 2 weeks of doing those exercises, my shoulders were on the mend, and I was doing well. So I'm definitely a proponent of, I call them small muscle shoulder exercises. So one is just called field goals. do 15, 18 reps each set, do about 4 sets. You can do those every day. And then the cables, lightweights, 5, maybe 7.5 pounds, and then bring them back this way. And what it does, it strengthens these small muscles that hold your rotator cuff together. And that definitely helps you. So I appreciate everybody that we do that. We definitely, super handler, we definitely do that. We sometimes get some of the exercises, and then we'll see somebody doing it, and we'll go, oh, yeah, I used to do that. I need to get back into that again. So support the channel. You like on the YouTube there, like, subscribe, share. You can buy me a protein drink that's also in the description, or with the I think with the Instagram you can subscribe, which is like becoming a member on YouTube, or you can send gifts or whatever. I do have a few that send me $5 for my protein shakes, which I do appreciate. Every little bit helps. It's not like I'm going to get rich doing this, but it justifies my spending this time to the wife, saying, well, about every other month I can take you out for a nice dinner. So that's how I justify those things. Otherwise, now it's a nice sunny hot day. I think I'm going to carry another bucket of water out to the garden, because I want to get the water out there before it gets in the midday, because then it's too hot. And the garden's doing good. I got the big plants coming up, so the cucumbers and the zucchini and winter squash is coming up. And I've got plenty of peppers and plenty of tomatoes. That's the majority of what I grow. The son asked if I could plant watermelon. I said, go buy the seeds, I'll plant them. So can I? Yes. Actually, I have pretty good luck with watermelons, surprisingly enough. I do want that. So I'll have to remind him that next time he's out, he might want to buy some watermelon seeds. And that's one thing. When I'm outside, hey, Katrina, hello, how we doing? Thanks for joining in. So one thing, when it's nice like this, it's hard for me to sit still. A lot of times when I do the live stream on YouTube, I'd be, all right, I'll be right back. And I go do some water, and then I'd come back. And I said, oh, don't seem to be so many people in there as there was before. I wonder why. But I try to get out here in the morning when it's not too hot, get those chores done, go cook breakfast. And then when it's in the afternoon, when it's really hot, I'll stay in the house, kind of mess around a little bit. And then I go to work. So the nice thing is, the bad thing is I'm not going to the gym. The nice thing is I got another hour and a half to relax before I have to head to work. But hopefully we'll get back to the regular routine, probably by at least Monday, maybe as late as Wednesday of next week. I got to keep thinking about what day it is today. Today's Wednesday, if I got that correct. Well, thanks for the thumbs up on the YouTube side. Thanks for joining in and asking questions on the Instagram side. Like I said, rest, nutrition, hydration, proper exercise, proper safety equipment, and have fun in the sun is a way to a healthier lifestyle. Remember, physical activity will help your mental welfare, and mental welfare will help you do more. Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s all week here, Justin. I took Monday off just because I wanted one extra day to heal. I could have went to work ahead of time, so I just took it. And I'm glad I did, because number one, it made my hot week one day shorter, and I think that helped. So I wasn't too worried about that. Pennsylvania. There we go. I was there last year at Nationals. It was last year for Senior Olympics in discus, and I took bronze. I was there in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's a fun city to try to drive around. I'm still sore, Katrina. What it is I don't want to sit there and cough heavily because I'm gonna feel it in the bruise. That's why I'll sit there and press against that. And yeah, New York's we're all getting nailed, unless you're out northwest. And then they had snow. Utah had snow a couple days ago. So yeah, it's the soreness is still going to be there for a good 3 to 5 more days. I know that. So, but protein, nutrition, vitamins, minerals, going for walks, keeping the blood moving is going to aid with my recovery. Like I said, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody, and all that good stuff. I only took one day off. I took Monday off. I worked Thursday. I worked Friday, but I didn't really have any loading to do because our furnace had broke. So I knew there wasn't going to be any lifting involved. So I just took my Motrin and stuck with it. And I could have went in one day, but I had fun Sunday. I had friends and family over, and we did a lot of shooting, did a lot of cooking, a lot of eating. Beer was drank afterwards, and that was a really good time. And I just said, I have this time to use. This would be a good time to use it. So I took Monday off just to have any. So I'm getting a little bit of a yellow right here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but that's it, which is surprising me. I thought it would have been worse. So it looks like that's going to be it. You can't see it? Okay, good. I can't tell. So that looks like that's the extent of it because I figure 6 days afterwards, it's going to look as it's going to look. When I had that pec tear, this whole area turned black and blue. But it took about 3 or 4 days. I did that. I pretty much did a self-evaluation. Nothing was broke. So I don't need to go pay somebody. Now, if I felt there was something broke, I would definitely see it. But even with a broken rib, there's nothing they can do for you. You just have to have it heal. And I did break a rib before when I was a kid. I didn't do anything. They said, coughing and sneezing is going to be no fun. Said they can wrap it, but they don't do anything. Josh, I wasn't paying attention. So I was doing a lot of heavy benching and deadlifting. So I was deadlifting in the 450s. I was benching. That's the year when I hit 480. And it was before a meet. I had about a month out, and I did like 405 for 4. And then I did 425 for a couple. I did 440 for a couple. And then I went up to 470. And even though I could really feel a lot of stress there, a lot of, tightness there, I went after it anyway. And as I was going up, I felt a little twink, a little snap. And I said, grab it. And about 3 days later, this whole area is black and blue. So, but 3 months later, I was competing and I set a PR. So I always, so Daniel probably won't start lifting again, and it'll be light until probably mid next week. But here at the house, I'll probably pick up dumbbells, and do some curls. Some of these don't bother me, but it'll be with light weights, probably only about 30-pound dumbbells. So yeah, so just it was ignoring my body. You can't ignore your body. Sometimes it's telling you, hey, you might want to stop doing that stuff. And that was part of it on Thursday. Josh decided not to go heavy because he wasn't feeling it. I decided to go heavy even though I wasn't feeling it. There you go. So it falls under freak accident. Shit happens. And make sure you do things where it doesn't happen again. So I don't have the translator. Hola, I got. How you doing, Victor? Hola, ¿cómo está? if it is Spanish you're actually speaking, could be Portuguese, could be. They're kind of similar sometimes. But yeah, I don't quit. And like I said, for those people on Instagram, I'm pretty much only getting it on Instagram. It seems like I filtered out most of the trolls on YouTube because I just block them. I no speaking, no habla inglés, and mi piña habla español, and it's from high school. Give me an idea how long ago that was. So anyway, I am feeling better. I am on the mend. I will be continuing on lifting. I will continue to lift heavy once I have recovered. Like I said, probably be 2 weeks in the gym before I start even getting into like 2.25. And then I'll just, that's how I feel. Every day will be like, let's see how I feel today. I'll be paying attention to my body extremely well, making sure that everything is fine. So on that, what I'll do is I will end it on Instagram. I think I'll keep it running on the YouTube because I can turn it towards the garden. I'm going to go water something. So on Instagram, everybody, thanks for joining in. Thanks for the support on Instagram and that. Remember, rest, nutrition, hydration, proper exercise, safety devices. Have fun in the sun. All right. And go out and experience life. Go out and experience life. Get out there on the trails. Go out in nature, experience nature, go to live bands. Go have fun. Life is too short not to enjoy yourself. All the best. So I'm ending it on Instagram. All right. I'll call it After the Fall chat. So, and there are a lot of creators on Instagram that were very supportive and really good people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you towards the garden. And I'm going to go run a bucket of water out there. And then I will be right back. So I'm just going to drop the Bluetooth off here. All right, I'll keep getting this thing out of range. Out of range. I've got about 3 buckets I got to take out there just to catch up. Still do a little cleanup for the party. I wasn't very motivated to pick things up yet. I'm still not. But if I don't carry water out there, they'll die. I don't know how well you're picking me up, but the water from the hose keeps the plants alive, but they don't really grow much. Rainwater, a good heavy rain, and they'll double in size pretty much in a day. Actually, I think I can carry this out to the next table because I think my signal won't reach out that far. Let me see. Woo! So I do have a table out there so you can kind of see better what I'm doing. Well, this is the garden. I went to a garden party. Here we go. And let's water the peppers first. So all three of those are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plants out here, which will give me plenty of cucumbers and squash. Yeah, like 2 more buckets. Then I got that knocked out of the way. Well, it's like multitasking out here on the farm. One more bucket to do it. I haven't bothered rototilling again because it's very dry. So all I'm going to do is really cause the soil to lose moisture, and then I'm going to be kicking up a lot of dust, and I don't want to do that. got the last bucket. As the plants get bigger, I'll have to make more trips. Require more water. All right, let me catch up now. We had a table and chairs out here for the party. Let's see what I got going on here. Thank you. Windy day. It's not really that windy. It does help with it. I call it a nice gentle breeze. So it's a nice gentle breeze, as I would say. Call me the breeze. So I got most of my outdoor stuff done. I still haven't done the walk around the pond, which I'll probably do here pretty quick. I do that. I haven't loaded up this morning's walk to the garden yet, which I can actually do right now. Let me see. There we go. How low can you go? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Virginia Bushman has got a video out there. I'll have to catch that one. So, my daily walk to the garden at the farm. Country Prepper Farm. There we go. And so we can upload that. And I can get that going. But yeah, the breeze does help with the heat. All right, let me check oh my goodness. Whew. All right, here's this fray again. We are preparing the package now. Oh, okay. Campaign is about fitness. Yep, we hope a simple video in the gym. So that's actually, it looks like I'm going to get some shirts. So, did I send her my address? I think I did. I got to look at my other responses. Yes, I did. Okay. Well, it looks like this is going to be another real one. Oh, looks like that one is going to be actually something that really happens. I don't get too much. Too hungry to train. Yeah, you got to eat. You got to eat. Looks like the angry truth is talking. A lot of times I've got to I have to play catch up on these videos, or at least run them at work. I just don't have the time like I used to have. Time is on my side. Some days I'm more organized than others. Today I think I'm doing pretty good. There we go. Got that one rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Right. There we go. So got that done. I could almost walk to the pond with my Starlink, but the video quality will diminish greatly, and that I do know. So what I'll do is kind of, there's the old oak tree. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Neighbors already went back to the trailer. He's probably hauling some stuff today. He's been doing a lot of work back there. We were shooting on Sunday, and all of a sudden I got informed that they were behind us, and I had to walk out there and say, you really don't want to be there. It's not a good idea. Well, we thought somebody was shooting. We just didn't think it was you. And I said, no, it's us. And even though I have a nice target and backstab, and everything, I said, it really is not something you want to be doing. Oh, here, let's pop that here. I will be right back. Just give me a minute. All righty. It's been a productive morning so far. Now, let's do something unproductive. Looks like the TV shut off on me. But hey, Kelly, how we doing? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the thumbs up. So, because I'm not doing gym time like I used to, I am we have another hat here. No, probably it's cool hatless. There we go. I am playing a little Fallout 3 for some mental rest and relaxation. I play a little bit, and I go out and do something, and then come back to it, go out and do something again. So I figure about maybe 10 and 15 minutes, I'm in a really exciting spot. I was actually able to get away. That was good. Because I was in a place where I'm got to kill a lot of super mutants. But I had left everything on idle too much. Kitty cat's in here enjoying the nice little nap there by the window. So I did just try to do a lot of things during the day. So got the water water carried out to the garden, did some weeding, got that done. Breakfast will probably be the next thing on the agenda. Actually, Mama cooked it yesterday for me, which was kind of neat. We did hot dogs and eggs. I think I'm going to do that again. Just because my buddy dropped off about 7 dozen eggs, so I got plenty of eggs. And it's pretty easy to cook. And even though I'm not doing the morning shake, because I don't really need to do that right now, it's still a good time to go out there. Still need to get the food, still need to get the energy going. You know, I try to figure out certain times during the day to at least get this done. So, I want to have the garden done. Pretty much done by 10 o'clock. I want to have the garden watered and that. Usually by 11:30, I'm thinking about doing cooking up food and stuff like that. But I want to get a walk in between because I'm not doing the running. So we have that going on. Now, if I can't follow the plan exactly, not at the end of the day, I just sit there and kind of readjust it, which is fine. You always got to be willing to change up your plan so things go well. And don't worry about things that much. All right, so I got that going. Let sit there and get some rest. I need plenty of ammo for where I'm going. I've been shooting ammo faster than I've been able to buy it, unfortunately. This Frito. Woo! Oh, come on, Massa. So let's sleep for a full day. So hopefully all the vendors will restock their ammo. But right now, it's not happening. So that basically was my live stream for today. Now I'm just kind of kicking back and relaxing. I do appreciate everybody that popped in and do all supporting the channel net. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And for those that are dealing with the heat like we are, stay hydrated and make sure that you drink the water early in the morning. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful week.